Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. We're back with the series Playing Chess Every Day till on 2500. As you can see, we are currently at 2134. So, we are getting there. Let's get into another game. Okay, let's play e4. We are playing someone from Finland. And actually by this picture it's some woman. But no name in bio, so we can't know for sure. Let's now go bishop to c4. Okay, and knight to f6. Now, do we play this gambit? I mean, in last video, I think I purposely did not play it, and then I actually ended up having a bad position. So now let's play it. d4. It is the Ponziani gambit. Not your standard Ponziani gambit, but it is called still the Ponziani gambit. Okay, my opponent is thinking that is good. Usually they know faster. I mean, if they know, they're gonna play it immediately. It's gonna be obvious. Here what black should do is just take this pawn. And I can't push e5 because of d5. That is always the idea in these lines. So my opponent should take here, or knight c6. That is also good. Now I have to go knight to f3, and if he now again takes, or should I say she, because okay, well, I will respect the picture. If she now takes here, then I will push e5. I had this same position in a tournament game, and my opponent actually took here. He took here with the knight, so I just sacrificed my bishop and then took here and this knight in the end, and I went on to win a pretty nice game. Okay, d5, now the line goes bishop to b5. Here it is actually a pretty long line, but I haven't studied it for quite a long time, so we'll see if I will remember it. Okay, I take here now, because this is pinned. Now the line goes, I think, bishop to c5, then I go like c3. No, I completely forgot. Oh yeah, bishop to d7. And now I should take this knight. It's just how the line goes. I have to give up my bishop, unfortunately. And then I go castles, I believe. Then I am supposed to, after this, I think I'm supposed to play bishop to e3. Is it the line? Okay, let's think for a second. Bishop to e3 should be the line to try and defend this knight, and I also potentially set up some discoveries like knight to here in the future, So right, bishop to e3, maybe c3 is good as well, but I want to play bishop to e3, because last time I looked at this line, bishop e3 should be played basically immediately, and then it goes like f3. I think f3, and now my opponent will go to g5, and then I play f4, and then she goes back. Basically, that's all the preparation that I have for this line. I had also a tournament game where I forgot about this idea f3, f4. And after the game, me and my opponent discussed. He was actually a pretty strong gentleman, and he told me that without this idea, position is just not so good for white. Okay, now I think it's knight to d2, if I'm not blundering anything, and I don't think I am. So yeah, now it's knight to d2. And if he trades, then the position is pretty decent. I'll show you what ideas white has. So basically, you see this pawn structure? He does have a center, but it's kind of blocked. And my idea is Okay, wait a second, let's try to figure this one out. So here take this pawn. Now I might be able to play knight to b3 actually. That just doesn't seem so good, right? Because I will always be pinned this way, and I really wanted to get rid of this knight. Think I can take like this. But then in the future I might open something like this. You know, he can do sacrifices and stupid stuff like that and get away with it. So I don't know. b3, the most obvious way of defending, isn't really that good, I think. b3, c3. What about rook to b1? And that is just like the most boring way, but it might be good. I like the fact that his idea in the future could be, excuse me, to go after he trades a lot of stuff to go to f5, and then this will be annoying. Okay, I can also play f5 immediately here, which looks pretty interesting, not gonna lie. Now should I take the knight? It's hard for me to say which is better and why. b3 is something I don't want to play, and rook b1 isn't looking that nice as well. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to play. Think I should do something like this. So knight takes, here he captures, and I move my king to h1. And that actually sets up a pretty dirty trick. I'm trying to get knight to c6 and then I take his bishop. So even though he might get here with a rook, that should not be a problem. So let's take the knight. And after she recaptures, I guess I go king to h1. I mean, this just seems good. Okay, here, bishop to here, queen to d2, takes, and I get this fork. He trades in here, I take with the bishop, he goes back with the rook. I go queen here, he goes here. No, that blunders the bishop in the end. So that is also not looking good. I don't know what is the problem with this position. Guess I have to move my king, right? Or I think I play like... No, I think I play queen to d2. Now I defend this bishop first, and I immediately step away from the bishop to g4, which would be very annoying to deal with. And now I guess one of my ideas is to just play c3 and be solid, defend everything. And the other idea is to push actually f5, because you know, I wouldn't really play an opening if there wasn't some attacking possibilities. And here it is so obvious, f5 just looks amazing. So even if he takes here, I've always have, you know, queen to c3, he has to take. I take like this then. And maybe when the rook moves, I can take like this and other stuff. Okay, he moves the queen out of the way. Okay, but wait, now I can get the position that I studied for. At least I think so. Yeah, I think I can. I go knight to b3. Okay, let's go knight to b3. Now I get the position that I studied for. It's the position where you get... you basically get this position. And the dark squared bishops will be exchanged. And that will give you an opportunity to play the position knight against bishop, where in this structure knight is just better than the bishop. It's hard to explain, maybe I will talk more about that in analysis. a4 looks amazing here, basically forces a response from black. I'm trying to think about some lines that could happen. Wait, now f5 is not possible because he takes here. This pawn is for a moment defended, so we can't really grab it. And my opponent here doesn't want to trade. Guess we play a4. And we are very annoying with this move, because we are basically threatening to trap the bishop and force him to take. And then even in that position I will have this a pawn that is just very high up the board. Wait a second, why did he do that? Exactly. Can't I take here? What? I mean, I just take. Yeah, let's not overthink it. I just take. And I'm not going to overthink it because I don't have a lot of time. I'm trying to make this bishop look bad, which sounds very toxic out of the chess. If we're not talking about chess stuff. But okay, now he takes here, he takes this pawn. But okay, if I take here, he will get in queen check. And he will basically get into... get my knight, right? So what are the possibilities here? Gotta think fast. I can go here, which I think I should do. That should be the best move. And on the very next move, threaten to take here. But also it's not that simple. I guess I go queen to c3. Queen to c3, there. Now he has queen to b4, which I kinda overlooked. I have to trade, and then I guess c3 might save me, which just looks good. But I'm actually happy to play this endgame since I have this outside passer that could get quite good. I'm trying to think this position through. So something like rook here, queen here. Okay, he actually doesn't go for it. That is very good for us. Now I will go back, prepare a5. And now if the rook tries to stop me, I have knight to c5 and my pawn just breaks through. Something like bishop e6 could be decent here to try and hold on in the position. But I guess I just play a5 anyways. If he takes here, I take the rook. And you know, I'm quick with it. Okay, a5. Yes, but everything is defended. Let's go here. We attack the rook, everything is defended. I don't know why this guy is playing like this. Oh, this just might be perfect. I can take this pawn now. Should I do it or do I not care about the pawn? What if this? What if this? And I start to attack him. Wait, everything is defended. There is no sacrifices, there's no nothing. I just go here and here. And I start to attack him, actually. I don't care about this pawn. I don't care about the pawn promoting. She does. I will go f5, f6. And I want to checkmate him. Or her. Keep getting confused, because I'm not used to saying her in chess. There are not many female players. This is a good move now, which I might have overlooked a little bit. Actually, it's not, because I then still go f6, and if she takes here, I will take with this, and when the rook takes, I will take this bishop. And now, is my knight trapped in the end of this line? I guess not, because I have this. Okay, bishop tries to defend, but this is just not looking very pleasant. I just go f6. If my opponent takes, I basically will soon get in checkmate. And if she doesn't take, okay, she takes. Keep saying him. That's just poor English by me. If this, I think rook here should just win. Okay, let's attack the queen, right? Everything is defended. Let's attack the queen. And now queen to f8, only move. And now let's play a6. And everything in black position is paralyzed. Okay, let's try to... Let's protect this knight. Everything is paralyzed, and I want to go here. Okay, wait. Why did she sacrifice like that? Let's go here. I don't know why did she sacrifice. Now I actually want to go here. And I also I need to make room for my king. I'm threatening to checkmate him soon. Or her. Why I keep saying him? I'm such an idiot. Okay, I need to checkmate her. I just hope that this is not a troll account and I kept saying her for no reason. Next move, I will try to go here and sacrifice the rook for the bishop. Okay, let's put tremendous big amounts of pressure on my opponent. Oh, wait a second. Guess rook here should work. Rook here, and I threaten to sacrifice the rook. Or wait, let's play here. Okay, why did I do this? I don't have time. No, f6 hangs, and I lose. What? They missed it? What? No, this is over. There are no checks, there are no anything. Okay, I take. I win the queen. And the ending was so poorly played by me. Okay, king here loses to queen here. If they take, I have checkmate in 2, and yes, I will be able to mate them fast enough. Okay, and this is checkmate. That was hard. That was very intense. Let's see, 83%. Okay, that's fine. Elo performance is decent, but I want to look at the game. That is what... yeah, basically this is a mistake because it transposes into a line where white is still a bit better. Okay, I mean, white should play here this, but I mean, here the stockfish just gets a little confused with the lines. No one plays here d5 basically. So yeah, I mean, this was all the opening, and as you can see, we transpose it to book moves. So don't really worry about this mistakes and inaccuracies. So now I play 5, d5, bishop b5, knight here takes bishop to here, and I take. This is all book moves. Okay, bishop to e3 is a book move. f3. Yeah, I talked about it. Yes, so good. Wait, what does game review say about the opening? It says it was, yeah, opening accuracy 99% basically. Because as you can see, these are all the book moves. And now I think they should take here. But okay, now they play like this. Let's see, did I do well? Okay, I should take the knight. And this is good. Okay, this is the best. And they don't want to trade. a4. What? Oh, c4. Yeah, I thought about c4. Oh, it actually makes more sense now when I think about it. Because if something like this happens, this bishop is just awful, I mean. But okay, it's basically the same. a5 is a mistake and this is a blunder. Oh. Wow. I lose a piece. I basically lose a piece. Best thing I can do is c3. Yeah, and computer says that as well, and just lose the knight. Cause now if I try to take the queen, this is basically a full queen sacrifice, by the way. And if I take, he'll take the bishop with check, and when I move, they take here, and now they are up a piece. And basically I can't, if I move my knight back, they can take the queen, and I cannot recapture since I'm pinned. And if I take with the knight, I lose 2 pieces. So yeah, this would be a brilliant move. Basically a full queen sacrifice. But okay, they missed it. Now I'm still a bit better. I have to go queen to c3. Yeah, and now I said queen to b4 should be played. This is a miss. Now I go back, a5. Knight to c5. And now they are paralyzed. And I go f5. Okay. Bishop to e8. f6. This is all the best. Oh, here I take like this. Because I want to open up the king. And okay, nothing is hanging yet. So yeah. Okay, I mean, I was low on time here, so... Okay, this is the best. Queen to f8, a6, all the best. Now I rook lifted here. And I take that. Yeah, and I immediately should have gone here. But as you can see, I blunder here. I try to make room for my king. I pinned him. What? Isn't this losing? Because now he has this. Wow. I thought that this was losing because this and this loses. But this doesn't. And after he goes rook to f1, I go here. This loses, and which is actually why I kinda got upset about... Wait, it doesn't really lose. But I thought now bishop to b5, and it's a discovered check. And I lose a rook. Oh, but I go rook to d3. And then it's about an equal position. And same if I take with king here immediately, still bishop e5, and I guess I would have to block with a rook. So yeah, but okay, it's still not bad. But after this is just game over. I take with the king, and as you can see here, it's forced mate in 5. That's why I wasn't worried even though I had 10 seconds. Now after this, when I take here, it is mate whatever he does. I think personally this would be the most beautiful one, because I wouldn't take the queen, I would go here. And now when the queen blocks, I go rook to here. Okay, this would also be checkmate, but this would be the most beautiful one. And then I take the queen and I do a lollipop checkmate. Okay, I mean, a tough game, but in the end we outplayed my opponent and we got a win. Currently sitting at 2141. So since the start of the series, I think we progressed about 100 rating, something like that. So nice. And that's it for this video. Goodbye.